How's it going, everybody? Today is the update video for Gregtech 6.04.13, and we're going to start with water and shutting off a burning box. I have 2 charcoal here. I'm going to light this bad boy. I'm going to put water in front of it, and it should not let the second one go. Crazy. Flooded the tunnel the other day, and it actually pumped itself back out because the boiler never shut off. So I had to bring this up to Greg, and I guess this is the fix that he made, was that water should shut it off after the first, just like he put a block there. So we'll check and see if that works here in a second. There we go. I'll take the water out. Now I should have 1 charcoal left and 1 ash. Okay. I personally thought that it should kill it immediately, but I guess this was an easier way of doing it, so this is what Greg went with. I was actually expecting the boiler to have blown up from being coated in water, because, heat, water, Anyways, the other thing that he changed is you never can do this and screw yourself over of not getting into your crafting table anymore. But be careful, because you can still do that and screw yourself into getting your drawers. So make sure your crowbar is in the top, not in the bottom, in case you do that. So now I don't get to laugh at everybody for going, son of a bitch, I just placed the damn cover on my crafting table anymore. That was one of my favorite things to laugh at people about, because it's something all of us have done. I've done it many, many times, but it's just funny when it happens to somebody else. Kind of like when you bust your funny bone on something. If you do it, it is not funny. If somebody else does it, it's fucking hilarious. Maybe that's just me. Second is he fixed the oil flowing way was too slow in most cases because adjacent oil blocks didn't get updated properly. Not really a whole lot I can show you for that, because it's oil flowing. I can tell you that I have seen a difference downstairs in our oil. I'll run it down here real quick and show you. We've been pumping out a great big oil deposit down here, and before this update, the back corner of it was kind of stuck all the way up, and it wasn't flowing. I had to start mining around the edge to try to update the blocks. And now it's pretty much flowing nonstop. I haven't had to break any blocks yet. As you can see, it's doing a pretty daggone good job of flowing now. Anything less than 1/8 of a block, I think Greg said, will not flow. That's why there's all these little deposits everywhere. So we'll have to go in after we get done with a measuring pot and clean all of them up. Let's see. He changed the recipe for the mortar, so it only requires iron now instead of steel, so it's cheaper. Early game, because that's what it's supposed to be, is an early game thing. Also, the hand mortars has changed. There's only iron and flint mortars now. You can only make, thaumium, Damascus steel, blue steel, red steel, wrought iron, black steel, iron, pig iron, or flint. So all the other ones have been removed, and I think he said last time that that was going to eventually be completely gone, but he's just kind of phasing it out little by little, I guess. But you can see now that the main mortar block takes iron instead of steel, so it'll be a little easier on you. You ain't got to go find graphite before you can actually make it. So that'll be nice for doing wheat and sugar and things like that. And why are you not getting enough power? I am not sure what the hell that's all about. Maybe we're out of creosote. Holy crap, that was annoying. Good thing I caught that coming by. Would have been back there making noise forever. Let's see. Next is pressure valve. This thing here has changed. Now you'll see that it says releases fluids when pipe is full. It used to say releases gases only. Now liquids require a tank in front, gases require air or a tank in front. If it's a gas, it'll just expel it out. This was originally used for keeping steam setups from blowing up, but we're going to try it on here and see if this will work. I guess because it's a non-neutral pipe, it won't work. Let's see here. Put one of these on here and stick it on there. Let's come up here and do it up here. I have a lot of hydrogen upstairs, so this will definitely not be an issue, but I don't want to waste my hydrogen, so I got to get the tank plate. Wait a minute. I got to get the tank placed before I put the cover on, or else it's going to just let the hydrogen come flowing out. So it should be, now that I'm not being an idiot here, that should go there, that should go there. Or no, wait a minute, that actually should go right next to it. Why am I thinking the pressure valve takes up a whole block? Alright, so I guess I am still being an idiot for a second. Alright, so this should now say that there is hydrogen in it. And we're going to put the drum right in front. Now, can we sneak this on here? There we go. And now if we look at the tank, it is going up because any hydrogen that is in that pipe above is going right into here. So as soon as it comes down, it's going in. Now let's go ahead and pop that off of there and pull our tank out. This is a good way of doing setups where you want only the bypass gas or fluid to go a certain way. I have no idea where that went. Find it in a second here. So if you wanted all of your hydrogen to say go to a tank, but you wanted to burn off the excess in some way, then you could use that to do so. Why is that still up there? I think it's stuck in where the pipe is. So now I gotta break the floor. Damn it. I didn't think about this when I built this area. I made these tanks go all the way to the ceiling. There we go. Dirt, you can just stay there. I don't care enough about you to break any more of my damn floor. Alright, now that we got that done, Ender IO conduits were apparently draining infinite amount from mass storages and allowing a duplication bug. That has been fixed. We don't have Ender IO here, so I can't show it to you. Handcrafting recipes for circuit wiring has been removed for everything but copper. So copper still has the way you can do it by hand or with the precision laser, but gold, platinum, and everything above that, you only have the precision laser engraver recipe, which we noticed this afternoon while we were trying to make HV battery box. Let's see. The loom can now bundle wires. This is a nice thing to have for if you're doing a large setup of wires. You can just throw them all in there and tell it which size you want. I'm guessing you'll use a tag for that. So let's see, 8x gold wire. You can put in any different size with the selector tag of 8, and it'll make it an 8x. So you ain't got to stand there and handcraft the singles into duals, the duals into quads, the quads into 8s. You can just throw them in there and let it do it. Absolutely wonderful addition right there. I've done a lot of really long wire projects with really big wires, and it's really annoying. I would have loved to have had that. So that is a great addition, especially now that those tags are a lot cheaper than when they took circuits. Electric hand mixer. So you don't consume food when using the mixing bowl. Yes, it is as semi-useless as it sounds, but it's cool, okay? It's frickin' annoying. Here you go. Here's a hand mixer. I spent the last hour making this thing because it was so painful to me to make it, but here you go. Here's a hand mixer. It's probably the only one I will ever create because honestly, I would make a mixer before I'd make a hand mixer. We're going to take it out here and charge it up. I'm giving this to Crazy. She will probably use it. She does a lot more with food stuff than I do, so you know, the most I ever do with a mixing bowl is like dyes, and that's about it. So I personally don't see the use in it. I'm sure Crazy probably does, so we'll throw this, if I throw the right thing in here, throw it in here and let it charge for her. It is getting to be nighttime, so it's not going to charge that quickly. Basically, use it on your mixing bowl. I'll try to come back and look at that at the end of the video. Hopefully it'll change to be daytime. Charge it a little bit. Next is a laminator, which covers objects in a material. It's heat powered, so HU. We built one in the stream today, so we could check it out a little bit. It's right here. And basically you put in your material and your coating material, and it coats it for you. So you've got rubber sheets for wires, and I do believe that you can't put rubber on anything by hand above 2x. You have to use this for anything above 2x. So you'll see that like the gold cable there, the only way to coat it is with the laminator. You can do the 1x wires and the 2x wires. So see like a 1x wire here, you have your hand recipe, and you also have the laminator recipe, but you don't have it for, say, 4x. So 1 and 2s is all you can do. And yep. So this will be required for anything above 2x wires. It also will do sticky pistons. You can still do them by hand, of course, but you can also do them with a laminator. The glue bottle one is missing, though. By hand, you can put glue on it, but you can't with the laminator. I wonder if that's because of the glass bottle that it gives back. So you can use resin and you can use a slime ball, but you can't use glue. But you can do those in mass now instead of having to craft them by hand. And also refractory wax fireproofing. If I can spell, which y'all know I can't. Refractory wax. I think this has to actually be made into a sheet or foil. Maybe it's foil, I'm not sure. Laminator. Okay, so refractory wax plates will make you fireproofing. So you can fireproof your stuff with refractory wax in a laminator also, and he says that it is slightly cheaper due to not needing glass. I've never made fireproofing stuff, so let's look up a fireproof thing and see what the difference is here. So fireproof larch wood, you would have to put it in a thermionic fabricator with liquid glass and 4 refractory wax to get that. In a laminator, you would use 6 refractory wax plates or 24 refractory wax foil to do the same thing. So it's actually not cheaper. That's more expensive by 2. This is 4. This is 6. It's only cheaper because you don't have to have the glass, but you got to have more of the material. Here you got 5 wood and 4 wax for 5 wood, and here you've got 1-to-1. So for planks it's cheaper. It's going to cost you 1 more wood, but it's going to be exactly the same. And I guess the 6 is because of the cutting of that plank, or that log into planks. You would actually get 6 if you use the buzzsaw. So I guess I understand why he did that one. But there you go. That's your stuff. That, and it definitely did not change to nighttime yet. So I got a bed downstairs. Let me go sleep. Nobody's seen me do this. I never sleep. But I guess this one time I can do it. See how much power it takes to do something in that mixing bowl with the hand thing. I gotta figure out what I'm actually gonna mix, because I actually don't know too many mixing recipes. Let's head up here. I guess we can mix up some white dye. Let's go over here and see if there's... Actually, I got some in here. I throw all the fossils we get in the shredder, so I end up with bone meal up here. So throw this in here. I should have a mixing bowl already ready for this. Throw that in there, and we'll go get the mixer. We'll hand mix some white dye. What the hell? Always be good to use it for covers anyways. Hopefully this thing's got enough charge on it. I'm going to try to put it in that charger and see if I can get just a little bit more power in it. We ended up having to make the charger because you can't charge IC2 batteries in a Gregtech battery buffer. Alright, so we got a pretty good amount here. Let's see if it'll go in there and charge. It looks like it's definitely doing it. Let's see, did it go up? 2416. And it don't look like it is. Maybe they actually won't charge in there. Or it already used that little bit that was in that RE battery. Let's go try this bad boy out, and then that'll be the end of the update video. I haven't seen much else that's changed that didn't make it on a changelog this week. If there's anything I missed that anybody noticed, let me know. But I haven't seen anything else. So there you go. Mixes it up right quick. And you don't lose your hunger, apparently. Now we got white dye. And it didn't take a whole lot of power to do it either. Let's see if there's more in there that needs to be mixed. It's taking a little bit of power. I think it's done now because it's not taking power anymore. So there you go. And it don't even make a rrr sound when you do it. It still makes the swooshing sound. It needs to make some obnoxious frickin' mixer sound. Have you ever used a hand mixer? These things are noisy as shit. You need to put the drill sound on there. Then nobody will ever use it. Crazy hates the drill sounds. Anyways, there's your video for this week. And I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Remember, if you need any, if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them. If you got anything you need to let Greg know about, I can and will gladly let him know for you if you leave me a comment, or you can go and tell him directly in his IRC dev channel or on the IC2 forums in the Gregtech 6 channel. Thanks for watching and have a great day.